The more upset and enraged you get about somebody else's pain, the more you're invalidating your own. When we're unwilling to look at and validate our own pain, our own hurt, invariably there will be an occasion where someone in our reality experiences the same thing that we've experienced that triggers that same pain, and then we step into anger around it. And this cycle will continue until you face your own pain and validate your own pain. I'm going to give you an example. I know a woman that was in a very toxic, abusive relationship with an addict who was on opioids. And he was emotionally abusive, using withholding as his form of abuse. So he would withhold affection from her. We're talking like wouldn't even touch her at all. And it wasn't until his use of the opioids affected this woman's child that she finally allowed herself to feel angry about the pain. For all of those years prior, she told herself that she was in it because of the child. In reality, she was refusing to look at her own pain. She was refusing to look at how this relationship and this treatment of her affected her. But when she saw, like a mirror, how this treatment affected her child, hell hath no fury like a woman's rage. And so she acted in rage and she left her husband because of the effect that it had on her child. But it was a typical case of transference, energetic transference. The more upset and enraged you get about somebody else's pain, the more you're invalidating your own. And it's just going to continue to cycle until you take a look at your own pain. So I'd really like you to take a look at those videos. Really transmute that anger so that you can get down to the core of your own pain. Because that's what George Floyd is to millions of people, including myself. Millions of people who in some lifetime, if not this lifetime, through some ancestor in the DNA, if not this particular generation, has felt the trauma of having no choice but to suffer at the hands of another. And that has denied the validation of that pain within. So it's time to stop that cycle, honor and validate that pain, and have the conversation. I guess this is going to be a 4-part series. I'll do a video that I've been meaning to do. It's called 12 Steps to Having That Hard Conversation, because I really want to give you the tools to get to the core of what it is that you want to communicate so that you can change hearts. And you can change hearts one person at a time, but it has to start with you. I love you. You're amazing. You're doing such an incredible job at life. You're stepping into loving people that you never thought you would be able to love before. Not because you feel they're lovable. That's too easy. Because you know that you have to be that love regardless. Because that's what you're committed to. Wow. I love you. You're amazing. Mwah.